is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading. A reading from the book of Ezra, chapter 9, verses 5 to 9. At the evening sacrifice, I got up from my fasting, with my garments and my mantle torn, and fell on my knees, spread out my hands to the Lord my God, and said, O my God, I am too ashamed and embarrassed to lift my face to you, my God, for our iniquities have risen higher than our heads, and our guilt has mounted up to the heavens. From the days of our ancestors to this day, we have been deep in guilt, and for our iniquities we, our kings and our priests, have been handed over to the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, to plundering, and to utter shame, as is now the case. But now, for a brief moment, favor has been shown by the Lord our God, who has left us a remnant and given us a stake in his holy place, in order that he may brighten our eyes and grant us a little sustenance in our slavery. For we are slaves, yet our God has not forsaken us in our slavery, but has extended to us his steadfast love before the kings of Persia, to give us new life, to set up the house of God, to repair its ruins, and to give us a wall in Judea and Jerusalem. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 9, verses 1 to 6. Jesus summoned the 12 and gave them power and authority over all demons and to cure diseases. And he sent them to proclaim the kingdom of God and to heal the sick. He said to them, Take nothing for the journey, neither a walking stick, nor sack, nor food, nor money, and let no one take a second tunic. Whatever house you enter, stay there and leave from there. And as for those who do not welcome you, when you leave that town, shake the dust from your feet in testimony against them. Then they set out and went from village to village, proclaiming the good news and curing diseases everywhere. The Gospel of the Lord.
My dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, are you a blessing to others? Wherever you go, do you bring God's graces and blessings upon others? Dear friends in Jesus Christ, in today's Gospel we see how the disciples of Christ became a real blessing to others, especially to the people to whom they were sent by Jesus. They casted out demons. They performed so many miracles. They prophesied. They spoke in different tongues. Even when they touched serpents, nothing happened to them. My dear friends in Jesus Christ, the disciples of Christ really became a blessing to others. From where did they receive or draw this blessing of God? It is by depending on God's providence. They were obedient to the instructions that were provided by Jesus himself before sending them to the mission. They were asked not to take a purse, bag, extra tunic, and they followed these instructions to the letter. They trusted in divine providence, therefore they became a blessing to others. Dear friends in Jesus Christ, today the Holy Catholic Church celebrates the memorial of St. Vincent de Paul, the heroic saint who showed the whole world how we must practice charity. He became a real blessing to the people. Why? He too trusted in divine providence. when we read his life story, we see that after becoming a priest, he was captured by pirates of the Africa, and he was taken as a slave to the Africa, and later he was sold as a slave. But later on, what happened? By trusting in God's providence, by trusting in God's love, he could convert even the very owner of himself. And he started the congregation of Vincentians. And later on, he started this congregation for the Sisters of Charity by bringing blessings one after the other to the people, especially for the poor, marginalized, and cornered one in this society. How did he accomplish such a great task? It is by trusting in divine providence. Therefore, let us trust in divine providence. Let us trust in God's bounteous love, so that we too may be able to bring blessings after blessings upon our loved ones as well as upon others.